Hello everyone, it's Jennifer, and thank you for joining me today. I have a fun project today, and it's actually a project that I forgot about. I found this little project that I have. This is using Jesse James beads. This is this part of the summer festival kit, and I put together this earring, and I forgot to record it. And part of the reason why is because I had to get this bracelet done. This is from Summer Camp 2023, and this was part of Jill Wiseman. This is actually Jill Wiseman's project, and it is stunning using some Dakota stones. I'm a year late, but you know what? I'm so glad I did that. And part of the reason why was because I had to add thread, and I wasn't super confident in adding thread because I'm new to seed beading, and again, just kind of not confident in my skill. And so I watched her presentation during summer camp quite a few times, and then went back and was watching some videos from Danielle Wicks on adding thread, and I just decided, you know what, I have to make this bracelet, and I did, and I'm so glad I did. So if any of you still have some summer camp 2023 projects to get done, let me know. And if you haven't done this one yet, get it done. It's so stunning. With that said, Summer Camp 2024 was just a minute ago, right? And I looked on the website, and they still have some summer camp kits left. And what summer camp kits, what that kit gets you is that will give you access to the projects in the special Facebook page, Facebook page, yeah. And for those of you that don't have Facebook but still want to get yourself a kit and learn what to do with the kit, they have a private YouTube channel for that. Or I don't know if it's a channel or if they just share it privately. But yeah, so I'm excited to bring in this gorgeous pair of earrings that part of the reason why I need to get this done is because I wanted to wear them. And what I'm using is I am using from one of the bead mixes, and I've already put everything away from this Magical Mystery Bead Box. Yes, it's a Magical Mystery Bead Box, which is a subscription from Jesse James Beads. So I will have links in the description below to their website for you to go grab your own subscription. I believe this is 22 gauge. Yes, this is 22 gauge German style wire. And we are going to do a little bit of wire wrapping down here at the base to connect our flower. And then look at that bead. Isn't it stunning? And then we have spacer, bead cap, and a bead. And then we do a little bit of a messy wrap up on top. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have an earring, and this actually is an extra from one of the Jesse James Beads summer camp or winter workshop. It's from one of them where we had some extras. And I have, I don't know, probably about 4 inches here. And the thing that I know is that this has a pretty good size hole here. And so I'll show you what I do so that the bead just doesn't go through to the bottom. And I'll show you what I do in order to fix that. But the first thing we're going to do is we need to connect. So to do that, we need a few tools. And we are going to need, I use a second pair of chain nose pliers, and I use bent chain nose pliers. Then some cutters. We have some chain nose pliers and some round nose pliers. I got these from Softflex, and I love them. I don't know if they have them anymore, but these have a long handle on them, and I have large hands, and so it works really perfect for me. But yeah, look at the size difference. And so these, I get a good grip. These I get a good grip too. Don't get me wrong, I get a good grip on them. But okay, so we are going to take, again, 22 gauge German style wire, and we are going to come down about 1.25 inches or so, give it a 90-degree angle bend. And I want to look at the size loop I have. And so I have a pretty good size loop. So I'm going to come in probably about here, just a little bit less than half. And rotate my wrist to where I get a nice centered loop. Okay. And before I start wrapping, I need to open it up a little bit and attach my little flower. I'm going to come in with my chain nose pliers, and I am going to give it just a couple of wraps. You can also bring in your second pair of chain nose pliers, which I typically do, but I don't know why I started grabbing that with my hands. Now what I want to do is, while I have my tail still here, I want to add my bead. And what I want to do is just kind of give it a little bit of another little wrap, just to make sure I have a nice good base. So I'm kind of putting my wrap on top of the other. It'd probably be better if I was using my chain nose pliers, but yep. So I'm going to get a little bit of a base there. Okay, I could take that off. I'm going to come into the back side and give it a little bit of a trim. And I only do that so that I can, I'm going to probably massacre it here, but I want to tuck that in a little bit. But I do that so that the bead will sit on top. And you can grab a bead cap, you can grab whatever you wish. Okay, then we're going to add our spacer. So we have a gorgeous spacer, beautiful bead cap, and our gorgeous green bead, and bring that in. Okay, I am going to come in on the side. And since I do have 22 gauge, I can get closer down to the tippy tip, but I do want to have a little bit extra room so that I can get that double wrap in there. Come in, form that over my top barrel there, and rotate this to get it nice and centered. And then come in. I want to lock that in place. And you can use your fingers if you wish. I typically will use the bent chain nose pliers just so that I can get a nice good grip on that, because typically I'll put lotion on right before these videos, so that I try to have nice non-dry hands. Okay, and there we go. And we'll give it a little bit of a trim. Just a little bit of waste. And then since I do have that double wrapped, I'm going to take my bent chain nose pliers and just try and get that as close to the wire as possible. The reason why is because sometimes I get a little too rough with it, and I'll poke the wire through the other side of the loop. And then attach our ear wire. And there you have it. And then you just kind of manipulate it around. And there we have our earrings. Super cute, super quick, and super adorable. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it. I know it was short and sweet, but sometimes that's all we need, right? Comment. I love to see what everybody has to say, and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.